The biggest mistake speakers make, they chase perfection. The biggest mistake students make, they chase perfection. The biggest mistakes teachers make, educators make, district leaders make, superintendents make, business people make, bosses make, CEOs make, they chase perfection. You are chasing the wind. Perfect words, perfect pauses, perfect deliveries, all cookie cutter. But here's the truth. Audiences don't want perfection. They don't want perfect. They want real. They want connection. I coached students once who had every word memorized, every pause rehearsed, all the beats, all the moments. And then I'm like, okay, three, two, one. And literally, they're like at attention and start speaking. And when I tell you there was no heart at all, I stopped this person, this guy, maybe 15 seconds and I'm like, I hate it. But I did what you said. I mean, yeah, but like also no. Because like, what are you doing? Like, if you could be able to give this speech, give this performance, give this like as if I'm not in front of you, then what's the point of me being here? How are you connecting with your audience? And again, audience is a group of people. Audience, it was just me and like two other people in the room. So I'm just like, how are you connecting with us? It it just fell flat. And then one day, they finally let go of the script. Now, mind you, this was an improv that we did, and it was related to the script, but free form. They tuned into the audience's vibe. They caught it. They were able to catch the wavelength of the way that like the audience was moving, the energy. They were able to do all of those things. And then home run. It was great. I loved it. And for the first time, the room leaned forward. And this practice was with like 15 kids, so it was just awesome to be like, "Whoa, this what is this?" And that's when it clicked. Your wavelength, your energy, your resonance, the power framework, like you got to be tuned in, locked in. You got to be able to do that because you can have the right framework and the right structure, but if you don't have like the soul behind it, there's not really much that you're going to be convincing people of. Again, wavelength means you're tuned in. You notice the room. You're aligned before you lead. Energy means that your delivery is alive. Your eyes, your voice, your movements, they carry vitality and you're giving it even if you're not getting it. And resonance is what do you leave behind? Like what's the impact when you're done with the performance, when you're done with the lesson, when you're done with the PD? Like what is it? Am I really gonna be the type of person that's like this should have been an email? This should have been an email. Why am I doing this? Why am I in school today? Why? I wonder what's for lunch. Like those are the responses you're getting. What are you leaving with when it comes to this as it relates to resonance? How are you impacting people? That's having them think about what you did. Think about the experience they had with you. I'm not saying everything has to be deep, but it has to be meaningful. It has to have mattered. So when that kid just kind of had everything memorized and just let it there, I was just like, Javon, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't get it. Like, you have everything memorized, everything was structured, everything was cool, but like, I don't believe that you care about what you said. Just being honest. So here's my question for you. Who was the last speaker? Again, speaker, we have to understand speaker means the person that spoke to you, with you, that left you with something you couldn't shake. And really think about that moment. Like, what is it about what they said or how they said it that made you feel like you were like the most important person in the room? That made you feel like, wow, this was impactful. This mattered. Think about them. Think about it and celebrate that kind of resonance. Drop it in the chat. Like, honestly, really think about what does it mean to be dialed in, locked in, and go for it.